RC back on the channel. Don't mess with any other Mustang. Get this one. This is the Eflite 1.2 meter. In my opinion, and I think in a lot of other people's opinions, this is one of the best, if not the best Mustang that you can get, especially from a flyability standpoint. In regards to Mustangs, very stable on the ground for a Mustang. So typically pretty easy to control. As far as Warbirds go, there's certainly much harder Mustangs to fly out there. The arrows that I have, and I have videos on the 1.1 meter, is a handful on takeoff. The land's great, but it's a handful on takeoff. This one is not. Lands pretty nice. It flies great, has all the telemetry features on it. This is the buck stops here. So we're gonna get a quick flight up today. It's the day before Christmas Eve, and it's actually 45 degrees. So I have the rare opportunity to fly. We'll put this up. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. We're really trying to reach 1,000. If you do nothing else, hit that subscribe button for me, please. We really appreciate that. And anything you guys can do. Oh, also check out the RC swag store. Still open. Anything you buy on there, of course, supports the channel. We don't get planes sent to us. Never have gotten anything sent to us. So that's the way we can support the channel. You know, use those links for the RC store and some of the companies that we're affiliated with, like Insta360, which we're using today because Part Timer is not here. Flow Pro 2 going, along with my hat cam, which is an Ace Pro that we'll be using, and Hobby King FMS for now. If you've seen my Colorado 10 scale videos, you might know what I mean by that. But hang tight, YouTube. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. We're gonna put this up. Hey YouTube, got the Cripes Almighty P51 from Eflite. We're gonna put this up today. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Warm, a tad breezy, but we don't get much for opportunities this time of year in this state, so we're taking it. Not my favorite runway to be flying off of, but again, we'll take what we can get. We got a west wind, a bit breezy. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Doing this video in part, number one, it's been a bit since I've flown this plane. Number two, I had somebody that had watched one of my 1.1 meter Arrows Mustangs and was asking questions about how this plane flew in comparison. And I really think this is the best flying Mustang out there. So no part-timer here today, just me and my hat cam and my Insta360 Flow Pro. We'll see how well that works. Here we go. Whew, okay, we'll bring her around. Of course, I say it's the easiest, and then of course I've not flown much in the way of Warbirds for the last few months. It's still a Mustang, but let's see if I can do a little bit better here. There we go. You're down. That's not bad. Sorry about the sun, folks. Whew. So like and subscribe, hit the bell. I do appreciate the support. See if we can keep it out of the sun. We'll have to come back over here for a landing. About 50% throttle right there. Just kind of bumming around. Of course, I don't have my flaps up. Let's put those up. Some things never change. Split up.
interesting how the wind pushed that there. I thought we had supposed to have a west wind on the ground. We do have a west wind on the ground. Again, by far one of the nicest flying warbirds out there. Certainly one of the best flying in the 1.2 series. Although I don't really think there's a bad flyer in the bunch. The P47 is a little harder to balance. Once you get the right battery, that plane flies awesome. Corsair flies great. Of course, the T28 is a T28, so it flies great. All right. Just happy to get a chance to loosen the sticks, if you will. And we don't, this time of year it can be tough, and we got a lot of snow right around Thanksgiving weekend, and it has been cold and it has been windy. So all in all, a pretty nice day. The only bummer of it all is the west wind, because otherwise I could land.
This is barely 50% power
in the parking lot, but
flies pretty nice.
We're not going to do that today, especially with the Warbird and especially with the Mustang. Well, this is probably the easiest Mustang out there. It's still a Mustang, so you do have to be cognizant of that. Let's see if we can set up here for touch and go. I think I might go without flaps here. Wind just kicked up a little bit. Should probably get out of the runway. Whoosh, yeah. Bit of a breeze. We'll bring it around. I am going to try to deploy flaps just to slow her down a little bit. We certainly don't need landing flaps though. Again, like and subscribe, hit the bell. Do appreciate the support. Again, trying to get to 1,000, so hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate that. Keep enough power in to get over the snow pile. You guys have snow pile at your airfields? There, that's pretty nice. We'll make sure we don't hit the fire hydrant. Again, one of the reasons why it's my favorite here. Favorite runway here. We'll see if we can get a second flight on it. I don't think my Flow Pro 2 worked this time around, so I'm not sure what the order is going to be. Let's bring it in. ESC 14.11 volts. Ooh, a little throttle. Make sure we get over that snowplow tree. There we are. Yeah, normally I'm sure I can't taxi in that, but normally that were spring, she would have nosed over. Her ass has been all laid down because of the 11 inches of snow. that we got. Let's see, I don't think it'll taxi out of this. We'll keep. Yeah, though. That probably wasn't a good idea. All right, let's put her up on the runway. Ground's frozen and mushy all at the same time, if you can believe that. Some slightly warmer weather here. All our snow is melted inside a day and a half. Nearly a foot of snow gone. So amazing how that happens, of course, right before Christmas. Well, there it is, the Eflite 1.2 Mustang. Again, really like this Mustang. I think it's the best flyer out there for a Mustang. Don't bother with anything else, get this guy. We'll see if we can do one more flight. YouTube, hang tight. Hey YouTube, second flight here on the Eflite 1.2 meter Mustang, the Cripes Almighty the Third. Fun flight right before Christmas here. Happy holidays to you, folks. Hopefully I do get this posted at some point during the holiday week here. We'll see. It depends upon how busy life is. But nonetheless, happy holidays to everybody that's supported to the channel, and anybody, of course, that is watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Let's get this flight up. Again, my favorite Mustang. The one, if you're gonna buy a Mustang, this is the one. Flying with gloves on today, it's like close as to whether I could or couldn't, but sorry about the sun. But even though it's, at least when I first started doing this, it was 45 degrees. Hands don't stay warm all that long, even in that balmy Wisconsin weather. So I've got gloves on. Cool, the sun hit the invasion stripes there. Bring it around. So yeah, I had a subscriber that asked me about this plane. They had the 1.1 Arrows, have a few of them. Loves how they fly. I love how it flies. Probably flies better than I could talk. And that is a really great flying plane for a 1.1. Actually, it lands pretty dang amazing for any Warbird, let alone a Mustang. I do a lot of no-safe landing practices with that plane, but it is an absolute handful on takeoff. The P factor is crazy on that plane. I do have a video on that one about how if you go to a two-bladed prop, which I did on accident by hitting a curb when trying to do a takeoff with that plane. Broke one blade, broke off the other. It helps to a certain extent, but this one, you don't need to do that. It flies great on the four blades. You know, it's a little breezy today. It's mostly out of the west, but it's veering northwest and sometimes a little southwest. And other than my first attempt, which was my first attempt at flying a Warbird in a bit, it's pretty, I don't want to say easy takeoffs, but in regards to Mustangs and Warbirds, yeah, it was an easy takeoff. All right, let's try there's that sun again, folks. It's December. It's like just past solstice. The sun is as low as it can possibly get, so it's annoying, even though it's 3 in the afternoon. Let's try some touch and goes here. Bring out the gear. I don't know how well my Insta360 worked. I think we may have gotten the takeoff, but that's still a work in progress. And we're gonna go around because I'm not ready to step out of the runway here. Let's put some flaps in. Just calm down a bit. Put a little power in just to make sure we get over that snow pile that I'm not used to being there. All right, here we go. Bring some power in or down. Look at that. That was really nice.
ESC 14.21 volts.
Let's do that again. Go over the sun this time.
Gear down.
Gear coming out. We still have takeoff flaps in.
ESC 14.13 volts. 1 minute.
Over the snow pile. Oh, maybe. Let's make sure we're over. All right, dropping throttle. Still got some in. Oh, butter.
Gear up. ESC 14.03 volts.
Again, no part-timer today, just me.
30 seconds.
She's not a big fan of the weather.
ESC 13.95 volts.
She also had to work at least for part of the day here and had to do some last-second Christmas shopping. So, no chance whatsoever to get part-timer to come out and film this. One more.
Gear up. ESC 13.6.
Oh,
Expired.
yeah, we better bring her in. We got some oscillations going on there.
Down.
It's cold, so those batteries don't get quite the flight time.
ESC 14.35 volts.
When it's only in the low 40s. Oof. There we go. Just avoid the manhole cover. Get my favorite runway for all the things you see and some that you can't see, like that manhole cover down there. So there you have it, YouTube. Appreciate the support. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell again. Trying to get to 1,000. There it is. The Eflite Mustang 1.2. I've got both Eflite Mustangs. I have the 1.5. You can see the videos on that and the challenges it presents. I will get that plane back up. It is together after its takeoff incident, if you will, or crash. That turned out to be a receiver programming issue. I had no elevator control. So that's a lesson. Make sure you always check your throw surfaces, control surfaces, etc. Anytime you fly, but certainly after you do a reprogramming. And I didn't. I was in a hurry. You can go watch that video. It's kind of cool, at least from a video watching standpoint. All right, there you have it, YouTube. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe. Mark with Ultimate RC.